Hello there, Moon and Virgo, and welcome to your moon sign reading for November 2022. Thanks for checking out this video, and be sure to check out the sun sign reading for this month as well when you're done with this one. Before you go, click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Moon and Virgo for the month of November 2022, please. Okay, we have new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Okay, Virgo, moon in Virgo, attuned to the divine. Spirit wants you, whatever your spiritual ideals, beliefs, practices are, I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you to reconnect again. There's probably... Maybe you have a personal relationship with a spirit guide or an angel or a spirit animal, an ancestor, whatever your beliefs are. That the word that came to mind, that you've been neglecting lately. Now, I don't mean to make that negative, but life gets busy sometimes and we forget to reconnect with our inner selves, our higher selves, our idea of what God is, or the universe, or the source, or whatever your beliefs are. It's easy to get caught up in ego and the day-to-day life stuff. So I think this is just Spirit like, hey, don't forget about us, check in with us, and let us be a part of your life. Next, we have first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. All right, on here too, this is the throat chakra. So the throat chakra has to do with speaking and hearing, and the right to be heard, and the right to hear, and the right to speak. I feel like what this is saying is find someone that you can talk to, like really talk to, or someone that will help you form words or form what it is you're really trying to say, so you can assess the situation and be able to attune to the divine again. So it's like something has happened that has knocked you out of your normal mindset or your normal spiritual beliefs or ways. And it's caused you to question some things. It's caused you maybe to doubt. And so Spirit is saying, attune to us, whether that be something like prayer or meditation or ritual or whatever it is for you. Reconnect and let them help you assess the situation. Help connect you, give you ideas. Maybe you're someone that like hears voices or hears words, or maybe you're somebody that all of a sudden, boom, you just have this idea and it solves a problem or resolves some kind of conflict that you have. But whatever's going on, there's some kind of internal stuff that's going on that needs to be looked at with, I think, maybe a more logical or critical thinking perspective versus a emotional attachment to the situation. It's like trying to separate your emotions from the situation so you can see with a clear mind, not clouded by emotions or judgments. Okay? But let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about Moon and Virgo for November, please. Oops. What else should Virgo know about November, Spirit? Moon and Virgo. First card, amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. Okay, sitting back, waiting, assessing the situation. Even in this picture, there's somebody who's in a meditative pose. That's taking time out to go within, to learn about, to know where you stand, what you feel. And so that Spirit here, again, saying, waiting, going within, asking questions, praying, meditation, ritual work, whatever. That's what's going to be most advantageous for you now, so that you can assess the situation. And I think, like I said, there's some kind of questioning or doubt maybe in the spiritual aspects of your spirituality, or in your soul, something along those lines. Next is help appears in various ways. There's much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. Yes, attuned to the divine. You have support systems that you've forgotten about or left behind that is definitely there for you. And spirit misses you. That's really what this comes down to. Come back to spirit. Come talk to your guides again, your spirit animals, your ancestors. Do what you've done before and rejoice and be happy and feel supported and be grateful. And like I said, sometimes we get caught up in our day-to-day lives and ego and what you have to do here now. How do you pay the bills? How do you take care of the kids? How do you make sure you get to your job? Or, like all of these things can fill us up, and then we forget to go within, or forget to connect with the divine. So support is there. It's always been there, and it will show up in various ways. You just have to slow down enough, take some time, do your spiritual type of practice to connect, and go from there. Okay? So let's take a look at what the hardest aspect for Moon and Virgo for the month of November, please, Spirit, that they will be facing about themselves. What shadow aspect will be revealing itself to Moon and Virgo, please, in November? Anger and chains. Okay. Whatever this situation is that you need to assess, I didn't get a sense of anger or bindings. I got a sense of neglect, of lack of connecting. And maybe there's a reason for it. Something happened, like I said, you were questioning or doubting your spirituality. Something happened in the past that maybe you purposefully set it down or set it aside so that you didn't have to face something. It was easier just to move along for whatever reason and not address something internal or something spiritual. And so by slowing down, taking time to go within, talk with spirit again, it may, and I'm pretty sure it's going to stir up some anger. And the chains to me are bindings. You're bound to a certain idea or belief, or bound to an idea that the universe is out to get you, or something happened that you don't feel so supported, or you don't have the security that you had, and you kind of blame spirit for it, or blame the universe, or blame God. And that's where this questioning has come in, or where this doubt has come in. So this feels like at first, it's like, okay, attune to the divine, assess the situation, let spirit help. They've always been there to support you. But it turns into, oh yeah, I remember why I had a problem with this. Or, oh yeah, I needed help at this time and I prayed and I didn't get an answer. So why am I doing this? Like stuff like that's going to come up. And so that's the chains. It's binding you to old thoughts or to old beliefs or reasons that aren't true as to why the universe treated you the way it treated you in your mind, the way you see it. You're not able to see the positive that has come out of something that happened to you in the past. And so there's anger. So I do think when you reconnect, you'll have to face some of that stuff. And maybe it's been long enough that you can face some of that anger and look at anger separate from where you are today as to what happened back in the past. So you're able to look at it, you'll feel it, but at least if you're able to like stand back and look at it versus it being right here in your heart and that's what you're feeling, I think that's going to give you great perspective and ability to heal, okay? But let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about Moon in Virgo for the month of November, please. What else should Moon in Virgo know? Spirit, about November. First, we have Seven of Cups, and it says delusion. I think, and it's under the attuned to the divine. Like I said, you delusion. You blaming God or the universe or the source or whatever your belief system for something that happened in the past. And it, like I said, it made you question your faith or question your spirituality. And Spirit is saying you have a delusion. And that is causing the anger, and it's the source of your chains because you're letting yourself be bound by an idea that doesn't fit the situation or doesn't fit how things happened in the past, or what you thought at one time wasn't necessarily all the truth or any truth. And you've been in this delusion for a long time. So attuning to the divine is going to stir up some old stuff for you, but it's needed. And like I said, Spirit misses you and still wants to support you and help you out, okay? They've never left. You may be angry. You can be angry for a good part of your life. They'll still be there. They'll always be there. And that's somebody that you can always count on. You can't always count on humans. I'm not saying humans are bad, but sometimes people get wrapped up in their own stuff and they can't help you, or they don't have the resources or the means to help you with something, right? Or, you know, things just don't always work out, but you always have, Spirit always has your back. And I think this message today is the Spirit is trying to remind you of that. They want you back. Next, we have the Lovers, and it's under assess the situation, and it says decisions. I think this is talking about a decision about a relationship that you have here, a physical relationship with somebody. That might be the situation that you're assessing, and you're asking God, the universe, your spirit guides for help. That's what this reading is all about, attuned to the divine. They're acknowledging the strength of the relationship. It's a lover's type of relationship, somebody very close, at least a companion, if not a lover. And maybe part of the situation is you need to reevaluate where you're going. This may also mean that this relationship, and it's next to delusion, so you may have some delusion about this relationship that you want to keep as well. Or the opposite. You're ready to let go of this relationship, but there's something more that you can learn from and get out of this, more than you realize, because you haven't fully assessed the situation and you're still in a little bit of delusion about spirit, about life, and about how things work. Next, we have the Ace of Swords, understanding, new beginnings, new perspective, new truth. And it's under the amble with contentment, where you should wait and don't act. Understanding will come. A new perspective will come, will be here, will help you get rid of that delusion and help you understand the decision that you made about your relationships and assessing the situation. So that's really good to see. Well, there's some conflict internally for a little while. It looks like you will come to some kind of understanding and to know a truth that you didn't know before. And all because you're waiting and going within instead of acting like you normally do, or you're taking time out to commune or attune to the divine and get some answers and reconnect with your spirit guides. And then finally, Five of Cups, grief. And this is under the help appears in various ways. I understand, and Spirit understands, that there's some grief. There is some sorrow, some pain associated with this. And that ties right into the anger and chains, right? But this new understanding helps you get through all of that too, and helps you accept that Spirit is there, has always been there, always has your back, whether things happen the way you want them to or not. And they will still be there, and they will always be there for you. No matter how angry or upset or hurt or how much you want to deny them or ignore them, they're always there, always ready for you, no matter what. All right, let's get one final card, Spirit, please, for Moon and Virgo. One last piece of advice for Moon and Virgo, Spirit, for November. All right, that is the artwork, and it says, I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. I think going through this process, reconnecting with the divine, breaking the chains, helps you explore your wildness, helps you dance to life, and brings back a lot of pleasure for you. And like I said, with this relationship, it's one way or the other. You're clinging on, and it might be time to change it, maybe end it, or you're already starting to make up your mind to change it and end it, but there's more still to learn, or you could be missing out on something. So reconnecting with the divine, releasing the anger and chains, accepting the help, lets you explore your wildness and take pleasure in life again. Okay? New truths, new understanding, new beginning. Okay, Moon and Virgo, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.